going to start the recording. Welcome to YouTube audience back for CLG FC 254. For those that have rated in from SideStream, if you're interested in where we've come, how far we've come, what we've accomplished in this save, it's just exclamation point YouTube like that. There are the VODs for this entire save, every off-season, every match, everything. It's up on the YouTube. I just finished uploading. We started the season today, and I just finished uploading the off-season a few days ago. So definitely check it out. Yeah, I'm actually excited to continue and like season 12 and going into season 13 and where we end up in this season. Um, so far, it's been pretty good. We've lost one game, and the loss was to Bradley, who was actually the team that came up with us. We lost to them, but now we're ahead of them in the table. Right. We have 512 teams to draw. Yes, we are going through the whole draw. Yes, I understand that might not be interesting to you guys. We have taken 12 seasons to get here. We are going to enjoy every single damn moment of it. Let's start. 512 teams in a draw. Second qualifying round of the FA Voss. Flackwell Heath have Penn and Tyler's Green. Aylesbury Vale Dynamos will host Elstow Abbey. Brixham have got Totnes and Darlington. Old Stretfordians, they're in our division. They've got Warlington Rylands from our division, right? Ripon City will face Cross Hills. Ooh, Fittleworth. They're going to host Three Bridges. Cross Hills, by the way, the division we just came from. Bishop's Cleeve will host Reading YMCA. Achilles will host, Gallywood will host Achilles. The fixtures move due to ground sharing. Ashton and Backwell United will host Hanham Athletic. Hods, or Kings Park Rangers, will host Hods. There is a Kings Park Rangers. There's a Queens Park Rangers. There's a Kings Park Rangers. Nice. Ayleston Park will host Henner Town. Halls AFC has Chipstead. FC Bristol will face Goring United. Pontefract will take on Abacus Media, who are in our league. Sporting Tulsa will have Kenilworth Sporting. Wokes Workshop will take on Hattersley. Lima! Thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you, man. Welcome in. Coventry Copsewood will take on Market Drayton. Wellington have Appledore. Westfield will have Crowborough Athletic. Shirebrook Town will, or it might be Sherbrooke Town, will have Stamford. Melton Town will have Sherwood Colliery. Harlow has Saffron Walden. Yo, big up to Limo, man. Yeah, Limo's fucking great, by the way. If you want somebody who's absolutely class, definitely check out Limu, man. He is an absolute awesome gentleman. Does a lot of phenomenal work with mental health. Here he is playing Phasmophobia. What was that? What's going on? I don't know if that's bugged, if that's clipped, if that's just a short clip. I don't know what it is. No clue what that was, bro. But welcome in, Limo. It's great to see you, man. I hope you're well. How are you doing? How's your save doing, man? Because you're doing a save. Oh man, what is the keeper doing on that one? What the fuck was the keeper doing that? I got football on the side. Oh god, thanks, man. Yeah, still go. Oh, nice, nice. Let's go. Let's go. I might have already been lurking in your chat without telling you, bro. I'm just saying. Just want to say hi, man. There he is. Yeah. I was already lurking in his chat without telling him, bro. Yeah. Nice. We got a whole streamception going on. Fair play. Fair play. Right. That's awesome. So, absolutely, man. Right. Let's continue this draw, shall we? We still got 468 teams to go through, so it goes quicker than you think, I think, actually. But here we go. We're the FA Voss second qualifying round draw. Clipston's got Farset United. Parkgate have got Hepworth United. Malden and Triptych. Where's Root? Malden and Triptych will take on Brentwood. Rochester United have Egham. Brook, who are in our division, we owe them one, have Almondbury Woolpack. So Almondbury Woolpack's from the division we just came from. Brook is in our current division, and they're the ones that knocked us out the cup last time. Cirencester have Britain. Hythe and Dibden will take on East Cowes Vicks. It might be East Coast Vic, sorry. South End Manor will take on Whittam. Glossop North End, they're in our division. We just beat them. They've got Warsboro Bridge. Loreswood will take on University of Kent. Conrad United have Takeley. We're still in the draw. Cheshunt are taking on Ashington. Bideford will take on Lostwithiel. Desborough Town will take on Wallington Sports and Social Club. Shield have Folland. Folland looks like that badge looks almost exactly like West Ham's in the game, right? So because obviously there's no licensing in 24. St. Andrews has Dunton and Broughton United. Brandon Town have Soham Town Rangers. City of Liverpool will take on Bainbridge Bridge, who we just beat in our league in the previous match. Withersea AFC have Botsford Town. Clevedon Town have RNAS Coldrose. Eunsham Sports and Social Club have Ardley United. Harrowby United have Clifton All Whites. Battletown have Horsell. Badshot Lee take on Brockenhurst. Cable Plough will take Stotfold will host Keppel Plough. And RC Warwick will take on Boodley Town. Guysborough Town will take on Crooktown. Penistone Church will take on Trafford. We're about 100 teams into the draw. We're still in it. Hunsbury Rovers will take on, might be Ainsbury Rovers, will take on Sunsports. Harpenden Town will take on Ainsbury United. Waltonham Abbey has got Coggleshall. Whitley Bay will take on Leeds University. Dunstan has got Bridlington. Eastwood have got Loughborough Students. There you go. Whitby will host Newcastle Benfield. Newent Town are taking on Thatcham. Avro, who are in our division, they're actually pretty good this year. College Wanderers will be the team they place. Bracknell will face Chalford. Droitwich Spa has Rowsley 86. Tring Athletic is hosting Holmer Green. Old Mancunians, they're going to visit Golcar United. Sonbach United, who are strugglers in our league currently, they've got Highgate United. Horley Town have Bryndon Ropes, and then Charlton will host Sutton Bonington. Morsley have got Ide Heel. Where is CLG based in? LythamSt.Anne's. We put them in. So just south of Blackpool. Kensington Dragons have got Royston. Horndean have got Upper Hale. Long Levens will have Colntown. Buxton have got Snakely Vale, and Bugbrook St. Michael's have North Greenfield United. Yeah, we put them in LythamSt.Anne's. Lytham St. Anne's. It's just south of Blackpool. On the coast, on the west coast of England. So technically I think that's considered the north. I think that's far enough north that's considered the north in England. We would be like the smallest town probably ever to get to the Prem if we did get to the Prem, when we do get to the Prem. Continuing with the draw, Witchhampton United will face Portland United on the road. Knapp Hill will take on Shepherd's Bush. Bickerstaff has Rochdalians, but Rochdalians in our division, by the way. Bickerstaff were in the one we just came up from, by the way. Barkingside have Walthamstow. Rolfie take on Corinthian. Papworth will take on Mildenhall Town. Home Rovers have Shildon. Millbrook will take on Welton Rovers. New Milton Town are going to host Downton. Oldland Abbotonians will take on Royal Walton Bassett. Kimberly Miners Welfare will take on Ilkston. Squires Gate will host Bradley, who's the team that beat us this season. Hambledon will take on Fawley. Bradley also won the FA Vase last season, by the way. So they're the defending FA Vase champions. Hartley Whitney will take on Fleet Spurs. Sutton Comet have Camberley Town. Bashley will host Wimborne. Gosforth Bohemians will take on Marsk United. Shepshead will host Dunkirk. That should be a really good game, actually. Saxmundham Sports will take on Beccles Caxton. Wellstown will take on Windmingham Town. Mossley host Ashton Town. Stratton United host Roman Glass St. George. Merthyr's going to take on Slimbridge. Wythenshawe Town has Osset United. We're about 200 teams into the draw. We still haven't been picked yet. Bridgewater United has Newquay. Bood Town is going to travel to Hale. Wamwell United will take on Grimsby Borough. Barking is going to host New Salamis. Clifton, who has Spartans Youth on the road. Didcot will host Keynsham Town. Brampton is going to travel to Harleston Town. Bishop's Liardred will host Heavitree United. Essington Sports hosts Coleshill. Burstall United hosts Long Eaton United. Binfield will host Malmesbury Victoria. And Ringwood Town will host Peasden Albion. Biggleswade Town has Schooley. We're still not drawn. Cardee is going to travel to the Thurnbury Rangers. Homebridge is traveling to Hatfield Town. Docking Rangers are going to travel to Buxton. Dronfield will take on Dronfield will take on Handsworth. Corn, where's Goodya? Corn is hosting Loughborough United. Aylesbury United will host Daventry. Wessex Phoenix will host Mells and Vobster. Romsey Town hosting QK South. What is QK? Queens and Kings Southampton. Newton Aycliffe will host Morpeth. Harwich and Parkston have Redbridge. West Bridgeford hosting Geedling Miners Welfare. Harefield United will host Dunstable. Swaffham Town hosts North Walsham Town. We're halfway through the draw. Heather St. John's has Wolves Sporting. Enfield Town takes on Clapton. What is that? Clapton Community Football Club. Lansing will host Tilbury. Westside hosting Bedfont Sports. They've had an up and down Bedfont. They've been all over the place. Fisher has Hertford. Eccleshill United has Yorkshire Amateur. Wolves Casual will take on Home Lacey. Phoenix Sports hosts Long Melford. Uttoxeter Town will take on Stratford. We have got the draw at home to... Oh, we're on the road. Beeston Jr. Why are we on the road? Why did it switch? Belper will host Stafford. We own our ground, so it's not a ground sharing thing. Red Hill hosts Firmly Green. Wick hosts Ashted. Hendon have Rugby Borough. Broadsford United are going to take on Great Horwood. Saltash United will have Malnan. Christchurch takes on Sesley. Great Wakering. What a name. They take on Romford. Oh, my God. How far has Romford fallen from grace? Wow. Westfields has got Matlock. First in my group with 93 goals at 30. Jesus Christ. 93 at 34 is crazy. Experience tells me I'm good at bottle the playoffs. I watched somebody do that the day before they went on vacation. They're like, I'm going on vacation tomorrow. They're playing an MLS save, and they lost the MLS Cup final on pens. After conceding in the 94th minute, too. Helsby has Stockport Georgians. Eccles has Crawley Down Gatwick. What a name. Thornaby will take on Billingham Synthonium. Risborough Rangers will take on Moulton. Washington hosts Garforth Town. Whisper Green will take on Eastbourne Town. Thetford Town has Newmarket Town. Inkbarrow will take on Hereford Pegasus. Horsham YMCA uh, will take on Stansfield. East Hendred will take on Charlton United. Walshamley Willows will take on Dereham. Pagham hosts Tonbridge. Tadcaster hosts Beverlytown. Gladwell has Selston. Biggleswade United hosts Crawley Green. Bankshot hosts AFC Uckfield Town. Enfield Borough will host Welwyn Garden City. Falconwood will host Eastbourne United. Wennesfield will take on Leek. Community Social Old Boys, is that what that is? Thackley hosts Richmond Town. Hanworth Villa will host Hassocks. Yeah, I had a Polish guy, who I helped explain all the MLS rules to. He did well. He's at San Diego. He did well. Got to the MLS Cup Final Season 2. Lost it on pens. The day before he went on vacation, too. Crazy. Lifton have got St. Minver. Little Common hosts the Unicorn. What a name, the Unicorn. What a name for football. Jersey Bulls has Shaftesbury. Kidlington will take on Kibworth Town. Bexhill United have Earliffe Town. Wellington will take on Oakwood. Stockton face Catter. Turnbridge Wells face Chessington and Hook United. Broadbridge Heath will take on Virginia Water. Tooting Beth have CB Hounslow United. Oh, that's a shame. 5-hold it, man. Wow. Wembley have got Lawford Lads. Beckenham will take on Parkside. Malvern Town will take on Shrewsbury Juniors. Enfield FC have Buckhurst Hill. Cribbs takes on Sudley. What in the fuck? Liamninch will take on Shifnal Town. Midhurst and Eastbourne has Ashurst Wood. Holmes, that's Welsh. Yeah, I figured as much. I would have no fucking clue how to pronounce that. Holmesdale has Junction. I mean, the English town names are fucking tough enough to begin with. Alderton Town has Kayworth United. West Didsbury and Chorlton, who are in our division, take on North Walkden, who are in the division we came up from. North Walkden's actually a pretty good side as well. Studley have got Dunlop. Brantham have got Toby. Hoffman have got. That's why I hate this headset. Tiverdale's got Hanley. In Central, the division we just came up from, has got Ramsbottom United, the division we just came up from as well. Wellingborough Town has got Maidenhead Town. Milton Keynes Irish have got Stoke Mandeville. Bodeman Town have got Buckland Athletic. Winterton Rangers take on AFC Phoenix. Whitstable Town will take on Kinstonian. Meridian Valley Park has Ipswich Wanderers. Westfield hosts Ferring. Loxwood hosts Punjab United. Woodford United have Burnham. Little Oakley will take on South Woodham Ferrers United. Cheddar will take on Crew Kern Rangers. Corsham Town have Cadbury Heath. Stone Old Alleghenians from our division has Alsucker Town. Clitheroe, from the division we just came from, has got Colne in our current division. Chalfont St. Peter have got Amersham Town. Prudhoe Youth Club have got Addingham, who are currently in our division. Farlington Town have got St. Ives, which is obviously, that's actually a brand. St. Ives is a brand of body wash here, by the way. Workington have got Horden Community Welfare. Westbury United will take on Lymington. Peacehaven have got Upper Beating. Leverstock Green will take on Sporting Carpathians. Sherborne Town will take on Hedge Edge Rangers. What a name, Hedge End, Rangers. Brigg versus Warrington Town from our current division. Goole will take on Caribbean Sports. Chinor will have Sarat. Plymouth Parkway will take on St. Blasey. Nuneaton Borough will have Coventry Sphinx. Eccles Hall takes on Claycross Town. Lark Hall has Smith Barometrics. Billingham Town takes on North Allerton Town. Liver's Edge takes on Stockbridge. Basildon Town has S Sporting Club of Thamesmead. Wormley Rovers will take on Baldock Town. Farsley Celtic will take on Swarthmore Social. Man, they've had a massive fall from grace. Hackney Wick will take on Kirkton Ashton. Shepshead Amateurs has Boston Town. Milton United will take on Belper United. Worthing United have Imperial College Old Boys. Wakefield has Netherton. Hythe has Warlingham. Basildon United will take on Herongate Athletic. Poole has Meon Milton. Neston Nomads will take on Fothergill and Whittles. Lead has AFC Whiteleaf. Brimscone and Thrupp will take on Berkeley Town. Chipping Sunbury will have DRG SV Frenchay. Danson Sports will take on Collerswood United. AWFC has Cadlington. Snodland Town will take on Tenterton Town. Praz and Beeble will have Babacombe Corinthians. Armthorpe, now they're just making the names up, bro. Armthorpe Welfare has Chester Nomads. FC Railway will take on Barnstead Athletic. Wokingham will take on Holland. FC Isle of Man will take, who is in the division we just came from, will take on Bedale. You need water? I do. Ellie City will take on Warboys Town. Long Sutton Athletic has Sandy Acre Town. Marlow will take on Rothwell Corinthians. Abbey Mead Rovers has Berks County, which is oddly enough a county out here in Pennsylvania. Cambridge City has Needham Market. Bedford takes on Road. Norton Fitzwarren has Limpstone. G&G Oadby will take on Southwell City. Colney Heath has Lutterworth Athletic. Newport Pagnell will host Beaconsfield. North Sunderland, didn't know that was a thing. They're traveling to Borough Rangers. Darlington Town will host the Blythe Rangers. Northampton Silby Rangers will have Coggenho United. And finally, Jarrow will take on West Allotment Celtic. 512 teams drawn for the second qualifying round of the FA Vaz. That's the full draw for you. We've got Beeston Juniors. Why the fuck did the competition move? Oh. Because they're semi-pro, we travel there so that they can keep most of the match receipts, which kind of makes sense. They're 12th in the Northern Counties East League Premier Division. Right. Thank you for the hydrate, Pats. I'm all out of water. So I'm going to pause the recording here for those of you on YouTube, the magic of it. So only Hanley is winless as Cone get out of the drop. West Didbury and Chorlton will drop down. Actually, they're going to remain in 8th position. Right. 3 days to go. We're about to tick over, actually, and it'll be 2 days to go. No problem there. Thank you, Cy, for the raid earlier. Thank you, Pats, for the hydrate. Thank you, Everett. Thank you, Limo, for coming in. It's been great. This has been... You guys have made today's stream really, really, really special. Honestly, it's just a joy to see all of you and to talk with all of you, and then to be able to play FM for all of you as well. It's been a real awesome day. Honestly, can't. I love it so much. I love streaming so much. I can't wait till we play TLS tomorrow. I think that's going to be awesome. TLS is going to be so much fun tomorrow. Even if I get my ass beat in it, which has been the norm. Outside of last stream, it's been the norm, to be fair. Right. Becoming a Vanarama North-South player in the future. Nice. Weekly staff meeting. It's fine. It's fine. Remind me in a month when dribbling. That's fine. Give me a second. We actually have a promise based on that. And did he play? That's the question. Did he play? He's not played. He's done. We're calling him. We're recalling him. He's done. Call from low. He is too old, but we have already started the league, so he'll move at the end of the season. Right. So long as we're here, we got you. I appreciate you, Pat. Man, really. We recalled him because we. I had actually. He was loan listed. He still is loan listed. But like the whole idea was that he was going to get first team experience elsewhere. So we loaned him out to West Auckland Town, and they never played him. And I had a word with the manager, and he said I'll put him in the next game, and then he didn't put him in the next game. So if you're gonna just straight up fucking lie, he's coming home, man. I don't know what else to say. I really think that's how you have to handle this shit sometimes, you know. So right, we're a day to go until the fixture. I'm done my iced tea already. Apparently, Trafford, who are struggling, are 6-4. We're 8-5. The draw's 5-2. Let's kick this pre-match press conference off with the first question from Nathaniel Kane at the non-league paper. This dude has been the only fucking journalist every uh, press conference. I don't have a problem with him. I actually don't mind him, but it's like, bro. And I don't think this is being unfair to Trafford. His record speaks for itself. Who the fuck is that? Who in the Rudy Poo is that popcorn fart? How important? Yeah, Ninth Division doesn't get much media coverage. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. But the crazy thing is, when we were in levels 20 to 10, we only would have one. There would only be one guy in the press conference, one journalist, but he would be a different journalist from a different publication every time, right? Like you would see the same like 7 to 8 faces, and only one of them would go to the press conference, but it would be 7 to 8 different faces over the course of the season. I mean, we've had 8 outside of the FA Cup games, right? Outside of the FA Cup games, it's only been Nathaniel Kane, which is why I'm like, oh, okay, uh, right, available to me. Yep, yep. So that's why I'm like, oh, this guy's been the only guy. That's what I mean by that. So, because usually when we were like in uh, previous leagues, we would have somebody from TalkSport, somebody from Spot TV, somebody from BBC Radio Manchester, somebody from the Totally Football Show. Um, like those were the different publications. Now it's just been the non-league paper, the whole way. Right. I need to play some music in my ears because if I don't, my headset's gonna die again. Because this headset. Whoa, 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 whoa! You're supposed to be playing that through YouTube, my guy. But this headset is like that. So honestly, mental note to myself: the next headset I buy has to be a Sennheiser. Because I've tried HyperX and they were the worst headphones I ever had. I would rather have Turtle Beaches than HyperX again, and that says a lot. Because Turtle Beaches are not a particularly high quality microphone or headset in general. Um, but I've had those. I have HyperX. They broke. The you see how thick my hair is, right? So when I had HyperX's, I don't think I have them anymore. I think I threw them away. Um, yeah, I threw them away. Um, the HyperX, the microphone on the HyperX was a lot better. The sound on the Steel Series is a lot better, in my opinion. Um, but the because of how thick my hair is, buy a WH-1000 XM4. What in the world? Sony WH. Oh, hold on. If this is some thing that costs like $10,000, I swear to God, $300. That's about what a Sennheiser costs. Yeah, but does it come with a microphone, Pat? I think it's cheaper now. Or is it just a headset? Like, is it just audio, or does it also have a microphone? Go, stop with the. I hate when you go to a website and it gives you a million different pop-ups. Like, brother, I'm not here for any of that noise. Like, I think this is just the headset. I don't think this has a mic in it at all. Yeah, there's no mic in this. Then buy a mic separately. Try fine with the tap to mute option. I think it's like $60. It has a mic as well. Okay. I think I might just go with Sennheisers. I used Sennheisers at Fragadelphia, and they were amazing. The only thing I didn't like is the ones they had at Fragadelphia were over. They were on the ear, and I would want over the ear. That's the only difference I would want. Um, Products, headphones, over ear. So the only thing, oh, they look good actually. Also, they specialize in sound stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, they're expensive, but they're quality. Like the Sennheisers I used were great. The only issue I had, the main thing that it came down to is, let me advance this, by the way. Sorry. The main thing that it came down to is that the Steel Series ones that I used to have, the Arctis 5s, they were phenomenal. They broke after 3 years, which is why I wanted to eventually get another uh, Steel Series. But I had asked all my esports production friends. I said, "Hey, what do you use?" Because I heard you all use HyperX, and if they're better, I would go with that. And all of my esports friends were like, "Oh yeah, they're way better. Go with them." I bought them, and here's the thing: the band underneath, like this is just a little band like this, right? It's just a cloth band. It's thin, but my hair is so thick. That's what I need, right? The HyperX ones were so thick at the top, all it did was push on my head. And I was getting migraines almost weekly because of how much it would just push and push and push and push and push on my head. So it was just so insanely tight. Um, so to me it was like the microphone sounds great, but they were the most uncomfortable headphones I ever had. So I would never go with another HyperX. I tried it, never. This looks like it's uncomfortable because it's just a thin piece of cloth, but it just gives me so much more maneuverability with the headset. Sennheisers have that thick padding too, but the ones I used at Fragadelphia weren't too bad. Ducky has finally signed his brand new 2-year contract. Let's go, Ducky. I get a 1-year optional extension too. So basically, Ducky's here for 3 years. Right. It is match day. It is Trafford who we're going to be playing next. We do have the FA Cup game immediately after that, pretty much. We're going to mark James Needham tightly at all times. The man, the myth, the legend that is Brought is back. He's coming back in. Barney Tulloch will be unnamed again. I think that's what we go with. I think that's what we go with. I could use, instead of Sam Wellman, I could do Charlie Wildman or Chris Mather, because I would like for them to get playing time, but we're going to stick with Wellman for now. So you want all-in-one thing, Mike, with headphones? Yeah, for streaming, yeah. So, because I don't have a Shure SM7B, and I don't really have an interest in getting one, because I don't really, the desk has so much on it right now that I don't really have a place to mount it to. So, and to be honest with you, I already have a professional microphone. I kind of don't want another one. Not yet, at least. If this was my own setup and this wasn't essentially a storage room, I would say sure. You know what I mean? But like, we're actually probably going to move this desk in a couple weeks / within the month. So, and I don't know if it's going to go here in front of the windows. I kind of don't want it to. Or if we're going to turn it around and it's going to point towards that wall. Or if we might like corner cut it across the corner. So, Odeze Maxwell Wireless. I've never heard of that. I love your mic, actually. I like this one, but this doesn't sound. Or are you talking about the professional one? The professional one's fucking amazing. The professional one is the best microphone anybody could ever buy, hands down, 100%. Actually, you know what? This might be exactly what I'm looking for. You might have found the happy medium for me. A thin band that's not thick, so it's not going to press on my head, plus over the ears with a mic. You might have actually found it, bro. God damn, Pats. The hell am I ever going to do without you, man? This is sick. Right. I've bookmarked it. I've bookmarked the tab. So, I don't want to buy anything yet. And the only reason I said that is because this one, I only bought this one like a year ago. I want to get at least another year out of it. You know, if I gave my cloud alphas this 18-month run out, I can give this another year. You know what I mean? But it's the fact that literally I can use the microphone. It's so stupid to me. I hate the fact that I can literally use the microphone like I am now to you guys, and just because sound isn't coming through the headphones, it'll turn itself off. Like, you can sell that, then buy a new one. I wouldn't sell it. I would just hold on to it as a spare. You know, I wouldn't actually sell it. So, that's what I do with my Turtle Beaches. My Turtle Beaches, I held on to them until they broke. Like, I replaced them because they were terrible. And that's I actually shouldn't say I replaced them. I got the Arctis 5s I had as a gift, right? And the old SteelSeries headphones. I actually got them as a gift, and they lasted 3 years. But I held on to my Turtle Beaches. So when the Arctis 5 broke, they didn't even break that badly. You know what broke on them? The pivoting bracket here broke on it. So this started turning 360 instead of turning within like a 200-degree radius. And I'm like, right, so they still work, but the cords are going to wind up getting twisted on the inside. So I'm just going to put them in the storage. I'm going to throw the Turtle Beaches out, and I'm going to get new headphones. That's when I went with the Cloud Alphas. And I had the worst experience with them. So then I took the Cloud. I'm like, after a year and a half of having them, and all of the migraines I was getting, I was like, I'm done. I'm done with this headset. and that's when I went with these. But then after I got these, I found out that if you don't play sound in them, even though you use the microphone, they turn themselves off. And I'm like, I don't mind a headset turning itself off. That's not the issue. The issue is that it turns itself off while in active use. Like if I had it muted like this, and then it doesn't detect the mic or the sound, and then it turns itself off, I'd be okay with that. But it's the fact that it does that. You have the old Sony WH-1000 XM3s. I want to replace it. HyperX, Cloud 2 Pro budget headphones. Yeah. No, not for me. Right. They're 3-0-2 in their last 5. We're 4-0-1. They've made 3 changes. We're always going to press Carl Clark. Big match in the league. Let's keep the good run going. We need our walkout song, y'all. Our walkout song. So, here we go. Will Davis, 1 match, 1 red, 4 yellows. They are in a 3-4-3. We're in our 4-1-1-3-1. Here we go. Against Trafford. It's a longer episode for those on YouTube watching because we like to do the yapping. You know, we're about the people that come and visit the stream too, you know. Probably on my birthday I'll buy a new mic and headphone. Honestly, that's what I did for mine. That's where these came from. I was like, I'm gonna treat myself and buy them. So my birthday's near. My birthday is near Christmas, so it's kind of near Christmas. So I was like, I'm gonna buy myself a gift, whether it's Christmas or birthday. I don't care. It's gonna be one of the two. So yeah, that's right. Yeah. Here's Cookies. Twinkle, a Konikun. Oh, what a ball! Go on, Seamus. Go on, Seamus. Great for Black Friday deals. You're not wrong. What a ball. What a ball. A Konikun to Seamus. What a ball. Straight off the chest and into the back of the net. That's a great goal. I don't know why, but if you have one good Ramdeuter, if you have a good one, Ramdeuter, I know, I love the Ramdeuter. Seamus isn't even comfortable with the role, but I feel like he still performs well with it. Like, I have his notes somewhere. Here we go. Let me look up the wrong, right. Ramdeuter. Acceleration 12, balance 8, stamina 5, anticipation 4, composure 3, concentration 6, decisions 11, off the ball 4, work rate 12, technique 11, first touch 8, finishing 2. So it's like he doesn't have the stats for Ramdeuter. He has the best role that he has stats-wise is a defensive winger on support. His worst role would be a false 9 on support. Ramdeuter is like the 4th worst role that he could play out of the 10 for a winger. Like, so he's not even got a lot of it, but he's getting there. You know, he's getting there. So, and I love a Ramdeuter. I love how they just look. To me, it's so much easier when I have a wingback willing to overlap and a Ramdeuter. Because the Ramdeuter will run sometimes down the wing, and sometimes he'll look to come in, and that just opens the space for the overlap. So if somebody needs to pivot off the ball, like the central attacking midfielder or striker, he can come in and just play the 1-2 or something. Like I just love it. I love it. I love having a Ramdeuter. I wish he wasn't a meme in FM and more people use the role. It's just very hard to find somebody who's very good at Ramdeuter, that's all. Cookies with the cutback. Snicky. Parks. Have a go. Seamus. Parks. Parks he's got 3 goals this season. That is so unlike Parks. Parks is one of the people that scores the least amount of goals in the team. And he's got 3 this season. 1-2 with Sheamus that teed him up far corner. You love to see it. Ugh. Yeah. Love to see it. Right, Murphy. Cronin. Back to Lee. 2-0 for us right now. Inside a quarter of an hour. Cronin. The penalty is given. I think this could be. Don't let this be a red card. It's not a. It's not dog so. It's a booking. Yeah. I think the problem wasn't the tackle. I think the problem was the fact that he left the leg in for too long, and they score. Pat, if you're still there, take a look at our goalkeeper. By the way. Like, his agility just went up as well, bro. 20 reflexes is crazy work, bro. Crazy work. He's one of the created players, so the created players were allowed to pick, like, I think they were given like 1 to 3 attributes that were 20. They had to develop all the rest. So, but yeah, he's so good. I love Brat. He's been called up a few times to the Germany under-19s. And the thing that kills me about it is he doesn't play him. The Germany under-19 manager called him up like 6 times, and he's not played him. And I'm like, dude, this kid is so good. Why are you not calling him up? That is one area of the save I'm actually really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to when we get maybe another 3 or 4 divisions up, if we're going to start to see like some call-ups or something. I mean, I know they're amateur, you know what I mean? But like, oh, what a ball. Oh my God, what a ball. Please finish that, Snicky. You waited too long. Yeah. Here's Frack. Whips it in. Still not clear. Akoni-kun. Myself. Twinkle. Cookies. Parks. Twinkle. Back to Parks. Limo!
I owe allegiance to no entity. I intend to live by my own code now.
It is the Limo. Hold on. You sexy hunk. What's up, Limo? Thank you for the raid. Oh, come on. I just had it. Hold on. Limo. It is the Limo. Welcome to Limo. What's going on, Limo? How you doing, brother? How was your stream? How was the end of your stream, man? Tell me. Class, my man. Nice. I used to do that to Sai, and I need to go back to doing it. I never gave Sai. I did that to Sai all the time when he would raise. He would raid a few times, like he did tonight. Thank you very much, Sai. I appreciate it, brother. But he would, and I would do it to Sai, and I never did it to him with the music. So Sai's gonna feel robbed here because the first time you ever raid the channel, you get the UCL music. So we are forced. I don't want to leave too. I know, dude. It's like 2 a.m. over there. I totally get it. He's probably in bed too, man. Yeah, thank you for the raid, brother. I'm glad that you're a force. It's great to hear, and that the stream was good. Um, uh, have a wonderful night, man. I'll catch you soon. I might catch you tomorrow night on your stream. But if you gotta leave, man, I told Snicky. I totally get it, bro. Yeah, defo, bro. Absolutely, man. Thank you for the raid. Um, I'm gonna explain the save to the raid. Love. Absolutely, man. I'm gonna explain the save to the Raiders, who are gonna stick around a little bit if they do. Um, you're watching CLG FC. So Counter Logic Gaming. This was an esports organization from 2010 to 2023. I was a big fan of it. I have 24 jerseys from CLG, spanning, like, you're a great guy. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. So yeah, I have like 24 jerseys, a ton of different merch from CLG. I have like a winter coat from them, the scarf, a windbreaker, all sorts of stuff. Loved CLG. They folded, and a lot of these players that you see here that are custom players, Frack, Brat, Jack Lemon MD, Parks, Twinkle, Cookie, Spaps, Akoni Kunshima, Snicky, and myself, we're all connected to Counter Logic Gaming in some capacity. Some of us are commentators of their former teams. Some of them are Discord members, Discord moderators, friends of former players, all sorts of stuff. So we recreated them and Counter Logic Gaming because we still talk to each other every day. There's about 200 and almost 50 of us in a Discord dedicated to our time, or the time when CLG was around, and we still talk to each other every day. It's pretty cool. It's actually really cool, and yeah, this is a homage to them. Love that. Yeah. So we stuck the club in level 20. We finagled it so that they were professional in level 20, just so that the players never left the club. And we're currently in season 12 in the 9th division of England. So where the goal is that we're going to take these players, slowly improve them over time, and get them up to eventually the Premier League and the Champions League. I think that's the goal. So we've been playing the save since April of 2024. So it's been over a year. It'll probably take us another year just to get to the Prem, in all honesty, but maybe even longer. But that's the idea. Anyway, I don't want to hold you, man, if you got to go. It's 2 a.m. I get it, brother. Don't let me hold you. But that's where we're at. Hotshot GG, who was the former founder of CLG, he's the owner of the club. They play in LythamSt.Anne's in just south of Blackpool in England. That's a great ball. That is not a pen. Wow. I got football on the side. Right, 3-1 at the break. Sheamus is second. Parks in the 13th and then Benley from the penalty marker for Trafford at the 16th. Snicky in the 33rd again. And we are 3-1 up. Right, their non-penalty expected goals has got to be like... That is a stat, right? Non-penalty expected goals. There it is. 0.15 for them. So really, their chances have been limited. Right. We're doing okay. We're gonna go right back into the second half. Sheamus, Parks. Sheamus. That's knocked away. Limo, you legend. You didn't have the sub, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the sub, dude. That's genuinely insanely kind, bro. Thank you, bro. Sheamus, Spaps, come on, Spaps, finish that, Spaps. Come on, man. You should have headed that. Looping header would have been fine. We got a corner. early on here in the second half. You get the wonderful VAR emote, by the way, now when you sub. That is hands down my best emote. Is the lovely little. It's so good. It's such a good emote. But yeah, enjoy that, man. That is class. Sneaky Net's over the top. So yeah. I love the way she raises her eyebrows when she's done like the VAR. She's like, I'm like, oh, dude, that artist is so good. So I'm the 2026 project is to commission them for the rest of the emote slots that I got that opened up. So did Sheamus? Yeah, I was gonna say Sheamus straight off sides there, didn't he? So catch you soon, bro. Absolutely, bro. Get a good night's sleep, man. Take care of yourself. And have a wonderful rest of. Have a great day tomorrow, dude. Have a great day tomorrow. Take care of yourself. So. Right. Spaps on the right. Frack. Snicky. Heads. Oh my goodness. If there were Snicky was offsides. That's a shame. Oh, great finish. Cookies. What a ball over the top. Cookies! 4-1. We are probably going to play the FA Cup game. Well, we're definitely going to play the FA Cup game. We might do one more after that. And then we'll probably call it a night. I don't know. It depends on how much time we get after the FA Cup game. That's a big save from Lovat. Whipped in. And Koniku's going to come down with it. Back for Frack. He stayed on. Back for Cookies. Oh. That could have been a second there. That would have been sick. Oh. Offsides anyway. Right, 61st minute. Who do we even replace? Jack is definitely coming out for Perver. I think I'll replace myself because I'm also booked. So at least the 2 yellows come off. And then I don't know who we replace later on. Snicky's got 1. Cookie, 4 different goals from 4 different goal scorers. Here's Spaps, Frack, myself. Spaps, back to myself. Over the top for Spaps. Inside Cookies. That was a tough challenge. That was a tough to take first time. Here's a Konikun. Sheamus, a Konikun. Cookies. Goes for goal. That is a tough save to make because that came through a huge screen and a lot of traffic and just straight down to the left. Right, Twinkle, Konikun. Back to Twinkle. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. And now who's going to take the pen? Parks has stepped up to take the pen. And he scores. Let's go. Parks has scored. Where's the damn song? 5-1. Right. Wellman. Cookies. Frack. Twinkle. Frack. Spaps. Snicky. Snicky! God damn, Snicky. 12 goals already? I thought they were miles. They're miles on sides. Everybody in the world could see they're on sides. Yeah. Right. Number 8 needs this. Who's number 8? He says number 8 needs some H2O containers. Who's number 8? Oh, Akoni Kunis. That's him. That's himself. He's saying about himself. Okay. Right. 6-1. The total right now. Oh my God, we're not done yet. We still got 20 minutes to play. Here's Sheamus. The Snicky has 2. Parks has 2. Twinkle. Perver. Still plenty. Snicky's miles offsides. Flag up. No. Not adjudged to have been interfering with play. So it is a corner. Sheamus. With the corner. Sheamus. Oh, headed up, not out. A Konikun. He's lost the ball to Cronin. Good tackle from Cronin. Good tackle from Cronin there. Highlights still not over. Now it is. 170 here. Parks. That's now a sellout. Spaps. Back post. Snicky. Could be there. Oh. Looking for his hat trick. Who do I have left? Mukendi and Jones. Wellman. It'll be Simon Roger Mukendi coming in on the left-hand side. Right at Brott. Parks. Mukendi. Mukendi on Spaps almost there, but Lovett's got to it. Cookies. Spaps. Wellman. Spaps. Snicky over the top. Offsides anyway. Right. Wood. Collinge. Lee. Oh, what a steal from Snicky. Oh boy. Minos. And he's sent off. Minnow is adjudged to be stopping a promising attack. DeMarcus Minnow dismissed for a second bookable offense. And Trafford 6-1 down, a man down. Here's Wood. He's offsides. Get ready to play the victory song. Twinkle to Snicky. Snicky punts it forward. Perver to Parks, McKendy to Parks. Back to Perver. Almost a terrible ball to Twinkle. We're going to lose the ball anyway. 20 seconds left. Lee's got it. Bewick to Kaig. Wood, good dribble inside. Wood going for goal. Brott makes the save. And this corner will be the last action of the game. Lee, that's headed away. Kank comes forward. It's blocked. That's going to be it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me the proper. Thank you. Sheamus in the second. Parks in the 13th. Snicky in the 33rd. Cookies in the 56th. Parks from the penalty spot in the 67th. Snicky in the 69th. All of that around Ben Lee in this penalty in the 66th. Ben Lee's penalty in the 16th minute for Trafford, and DeMarcus Minnow being dismissed for a second bookable offense in the 85th. And we've run out 6-1 winners on the day. Right around the grounds. Abacus Media hosting Glossop North End. Warwick in the 41st. Pinkerton from the penalty marker in the 63rd. Channer in the 64th. And Ibe in the 84th. All around, all after, all of that, I should say, for Abacus Media, and all after Minkley was sent off for Glossop North End to the 27th minute. 4-0 Abacus Media run out. They jump up to 5th, back into the playoff spots. Glossop North End slide to 16th. Afro hosting Oldstret Fordians. Jennings in added time at the end of the first half from the penalty marker, and then Coughlin in the 55th and Smalley in the 64th means Oldstret Fordians will run out 3-0 victors on the road. They move up to 9th. Avro slide down into 19th. Cone hosting Buxton. It was Sledez's 24th minute goal that got Cone underway. Fennell doubled the advantage in the 35th, 2-0 out the break, but what a second half from Buxton. Nicholas French in the 60th, Quinn in the 72nd, Pritchard in the 80th, Ellis in the 84th, and Buxton turned a 2-0 deficit around into a 4-2 victory. The win pulls Buxton out of the drop and up into 17th. Cone slide into the drop in 21st on goal difference. Hattersley hosting Addingham. It was Collins' 26-minute goal for Addingham that got them the lead. Willis in the 54th for Hattersley leveled it, and then Fazacurley, who's having a great season himself for Addingham in the 82nd, he put Addingham back in front. They ran out 2-1 winners. They're up to 4th. Hattersley, in the meantime, are currently sitting, they slide out of the playoffs into 6th. Right, Marstonbrook hosting Warrington Town. Wattham in the 19th minute put it in his own net to give Marstonbrook the lead. Moo in the 41st, and Kevin Williams in the 89th. He's having a great season as well for Warrington on his return from suspension, mind you. And Warrington turn around the 1-0 deficit. That's scoring all 3 goals in the game. They win 2-1. Warrington Town remain in 2nd, 2 points back of us. Marstonbrook slide down into 8th. Stafford hosting Hanley. It was Hilton's 4th minute goal that gave Stafford the early lead. Akande in the 20th and Penny in the, Nash in the 16th leveled it for Hanley before Akande in the 20th put Stafford back in front. Penny's 42nd minute goal and Short in the 75th would seal the deal for Stafford. 4-1 winners. They move up to 15th place with the win. Hanley, on the meantime, are going to remain winless at the foot of the table. Stockport Georgians hosting West Didsbury and Charlton. Davies' own goal in the 27th minute gave Stockport Georgians the lead. Finley doubled the advantage in the 32nd. Harwood Bellis would add a third in the 41st. 3-0 at the break they'd go. Petrie in the 61st minute got one back for West Didsbury and Charlton, but they couldn't get anything further. Stockport Georgians run out 3-1 winners. They move up to 12th, and West Didsbury and Charlton slide down to 10th. Stockbridge hosting Sonbach United, right 6-minute goal for Stockbridge, leveled out by Murphy's 36-minute goal, 1-1 at the break, and then Doran in the 73rd and 2 minutes later gave Stockbridge the 3-1 advantage. Big win for Stockbridge. Stocksbridge move up to 18th and out of the drop with the win. Sonbach United slide into the drop in 22nd place. Stone Old Alleneans versus Bradley. Murphy's 48th minute strike for Bradley is going to, as the only goal of the occasion, they run out 1-0 winners. They are going to move up to third, level on points with Warrington Town, and Stone Old Alleneans are going to be just above the drop on goal difference, down now in 20th. So Bradley, who came up with us, looking to do the same, given that we're leading the league now. Warrington Rylands hosting Rochdalians. Clark's 4th-minute goal for Rochdalians gave him an early advantage, and they held on to it all the way until added time at the end of the second half, where Shepard in the added time at the end of the second half got the goal to level it for Warrington Rylands. Warrington Rylands are going to currently be sitting in 14th. They're going to stay 14th with that draw. Rochdalians, in the meantime, they are going to move up to 11th. Right. Lastly, Wythenshawe Town hosting Bainbridge Bridge. Rogers' late heroics with a goal in added time at the end of the second half is the only goal of the occasion. Wythenshawe Town with a big win there, 1-0. They move up to 7th. Bainbridge Bridge slide to 23rd position in the drop zone as well. 6-1 winners rerun out. We are going to take the post-match press conference. If there is one, there should be one. There is one. Let's kick this off with the first question from Nathaniel Kane at the non-league paper. It was a superb performance. Delighted with the win. Found it fascinating. No. I'm happy we won. Yep. I've always been identified. How important role will Ducky play after signing his new contract? Will come with time. There we go. Right. Snicky is already set for a goal. They're one goal away from triggering a goal bonus. We are, fucking 7 games in the league? It's absolutely outrageous. Simon Hilton is the player of the week. Right. 7 games in the league. They're already set for a goal bonus, by the way. We still have 39 fucking games to go. That's diabolical. That is diabolical. Right. This was CLG FC episode 254 for those on the YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next one. Until it's the FA Cup first qualifying round in the next one. Until then, thank you for watching and take care.